Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're going to start to assemble the structure that we started in yesterday's video. All right, let's get to it. Okay, I just started to assemble the walls. Now I'm taking raw umber. You know what? Maybe I'll try... I'm going to try aged barnwood. Just to set this apart. Add a little interest. Just to kind of darken that up a little bit. Okay, so I mixed iced coffee and zinc. Mostly the iced coffee, just a little bit of the zinc, just to darken it up a little bit. And I've sort of been dry brushing or dragging it over the edge of the clapboard and then painting little chips. I want it to look like chipped paint. And then I went pretty heavy out here. Oh, and I added a sign. So I just found the sign on the internet. And I sanded the back of it. I don't know what I used. 150. Yeah, 150 grit sandpaper. Sanded the back, cut it out, put it on. Now I also made some smaller ones, and we might put some small ones down here or something. I don't know yet. I really like the look of this because it's a long process, but the paint would chip off of the edge of the clapboard first. So you just want to kind of dry brush, holding your brush sideways and just dragging it. And then you can take some paint and just very carefully. I don't know if you saw that, if it was in camera, but you want to roll your brush. Roll it so you get a fine point. And just here and there, randomly, just drag it on the edge. But you're going a little heavier, and it's making it look like it's chipped. Hopefully that's showing up good. So I took a piece of mat board and I cut it the shape of the back. And it doesn't fit inside the wall, it fits on the outside of the wall. So now I am going to paint it that blue color so that the edge of it is the trim. Okay, so I'll paint it and get it glued on there and show you. Okay, so as you can see, I just sprayed the entire thing that blue color. What was it called? Teal? I just took a paintbrush and the color Desert Sand and painted the window shades. So I just simply went in from the back and painted them. It would have been a little bit easier if I'd have done it before I put the back on it, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, now I've got my roof cards cut. I need to spray them the teal color on the underside and then get those glued on. Okay, I'm going to first put an X on the bottom. Now, you may think, well, they're the same. How can you tell? But they are cut like this one. As a line, it's scored. So, obviously, that's the bottom. These two, the walls were at a slight angle, especially this one. So, it's cut to fit it perfectly. This was the only one that it's the same on both sides, but we'll just make that the bottom. Okay, let me get these painted quick. Okay, I've got the trim under here and rafter tails. Same on this side. Now, when I did put trim here, I chose not to do rafter tails. I just went straight across under there. So now, I put this on. And now I'm putting that on flat like that. And I'm cutting my corners at a 45. Now I have all of these that need to be glued underneath that trim. Okay, they are all glued on. And then I did some dry brushing just over the blue with the color Fawn. Okay, now let's get our tar paper put on the rooftops. Okay, the tar paper is all on. Now we still have to weather it, so we'll take some pastel chalks and definitely add some weathering to it. What else? This entire building gets a concrete foundation under it, so it's raised up a little bit. And then there's a wood loading dock that goes in the front here that we have to build. So we still have quite a bit left to do on this, and then a lot of details. Okay, I've spray painted a bunch of detail parts, and now I'm going to add rust to these and make them look more like metal. All right, we're all out of time for today. You know, I thoroughly enjoy making these daily videos, but it has completely gotten me out of my comfort zone. I used to keep my layout area nice and clean. I never left stuff laying on the layout, and it's a complete mess. Doing videos every day, there's really no point in cleaning and putting stuff away, because then I just got to get it back out. And another thing is, I just put my bridge back in over here because I was really missing running trains on the layout. But even with the bridge back, there's stuff laying around, and I'm a little nervous that the train's going to derail because it's going to run into something that's laying on the track. But that's fine. We are making some major progress on the layout, and I am loving it. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And until tomorrow, stay motivated and happy modeling, everyone.